Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. Let's check in from sleep research from yesterday. Hope you all slept well. I know I certainly tried to, despite getting back a little bit later than I normally like to. So, not expecting a full 100 today, but it happens. Alright, 94. Not as bad as I thought it would be. Interesting. Alright. And we got dozing for today. There was a little bit more tossing and turning, so that's definitely some dozing. Oh, and just 1 stars today. Oh, we got Primate. That's cool. Chikorita. Croagunk, Toxicroak, Croagunk. Alright. Just all repeats. Nothing super special like yesterday. That was a nice chunk of luck yesterday. Alright. Primate's hungry. Cool. Well, that's an easy decision. Gonna recruit my first Primate, even though I have one, just evolved from a Mankey. Nice. And certainly take advantage of the fact that this Croagunk is hungry as well. And I'll just leave it at that, because I don't need any more of them right this second. So some progress is good. And that'll do it for snack time for today. And we'll switch that over to Primate. I'm sure folks will prefer to have some more Mankey candy than Croagunk candy. The slow march to the next rank. Calm nature. So, Berry Collector, 49 minutes, 41 seconds. Skill trigger, ingredient finder, inventory, helping speed, main skill chance up. With speed of help down. Not for my team, but useful for candy. Alright. Moving along, some recovery incense. That actually may not be bad to throw on tonight, since I would like my team to fully recover. I guess I'll check back in right before I go to bed to see how bad things are. And hopefully I'll get some skill triggers off of Wigglytuff for today, so it'll help keep the team going strong through the rest of today. Alright. That's right, I saw this before going to bed last night, but we can now talk about that now very briefly. We've got maintenance coming up for a version update. So, maintenance is going to be conducted on, I think this calibrates to local time. Let me know if this looks different for you, because it may just be adjusting for timing. So tonight, starting from 8 p.m. So I guess you want to make sure that well, at least for me, I want to make sure that I get dinner in early today to make sure I get that additional meal in and going until just after midnight tomorrow morning. Some things are going to be addressed in there. So we've got changes to allow player to receive 5 candies of a randomly selected Pokemon capable of evolving with a linking cord when they are using a linking cord from the bag screen. That's nice. That's just a quality of life improvement there. Straight just upside on that. Changes to the research community specs so that when players receive research data from friends, it's possible to occasionally receive 2 candies instead of 1. The higher your closeness, the higher the chance. So it's really incentivizing. I mean, that's great to see. It's also great to see that, like, the closer your friends are, the better the chance the reward is. So that's why it's, for me, also been really important that I have consistent players on my friends list, because I don't want fair weather friends that are just there every now and then. I really want to get all of those up to max. Adding new relaxing sounds and alarms, and you can download them from the sleep tracking screen. Cool. I'm excited to check that out and see if any of those are fun. You know, sometimes it's nice to get some like Pokemon themed ones where maybe it's just like adding some cute snoring or some game music that you don't typically get to hear outside of like other games, where this has some unique opportunities. Or it could just be generic, relaxing music. We'll find out. Adding a notice to the sleep research results screen where the researcher is already at the max research rank, explaining that research XP is converted to dream shards. The current height rank is 50, so I'm still quite a ways from that. But I'm sure some folks out there are at that limit. So they're currently working on development for events and other opportunities to use Dream Shards in a new way. So that's fun. I mean, that's really like the Stardust and Pokemon Go, or any of these other like build-up style resources. So you want to make sure that you just collect a lot of it. So there'll be a point where, like, yeah, having a Pokemon with Research EXP bonus is effectively the same as Dream Shard stuff. But that'll be fun when more of us get closer to that max rank. And I'm sure someone will have figured out that conversion, so you'll see which one happens to be better for you, whether it's Research XP or Dream Shard collection, when the time comes. Changes to Sleep EXP specs so that if a helper Pokemon has reached its maximum level, any extra Sleep EXP earned through Sleep Research will be added to the Sleep EXP bonus gauge. Note, each time the Sleep EXP bonus gauge fills up to 500 XP, you'll receive 1 Handy Candy S. Example: if you receive 100 Sleep EXP and all 5 of the Pokemon on your team are at max level, then 500 EXP, 100 times 5, will be added to the gauge, and you'll receive 1 Handy Candy S. Sleep bonus gauge can be found in the following places. On the Your Sleep Session pop-up that displays after sleep tracking. This only applies if you had a max level Pokemon on your team when you finished sleep tracking. From a button on the upper right of the Pokemon screen, this is available to users who have some EXP stored in the bonus gauge. And the current max level is 50. So that's also fun information that I didn't know as well. So some of those Pokemon that I was intending to get all the way up to level 100, not even possible yet. So more to come on that. But fun to see that they're trying to do things to be able to help out with folks that already have reached kind of end game status. Game contents. Changes to shows a notification mark on the home screen's shop icon, as well as the shop screen's general store icon whenever bundles are added to the shop. So just notification let you know something has changed here. That's just good quality of life. Adjustments to the weekly rollover so that if Snorlax has already requested the same kind of food a certain number of times in a row, they'll be less likely to choose it again. So that's nice if you've been getting, let's say, curries multiple times in a week and you really need desserts so that way you can finish out those recipes. That should help to smooth things out as far as what rotation you're getting for those selections. Changes to the Sleep Style deck so that if the researcher evolves a shiny Pokemon, the evolved Pokemon shiny version will count as discovered. Which is good because I haven't evolved any of the ones that I've collected. But good that that will mark as expected. For Android phones specifically, the screen brightness within the app is reverting to how it was set before sleep tracking. The screen brightness within the app reverting how it was set before sleep tracking, even if the brightness was adjusted after sleep tracking. So I'm not trying to blind all you Android users, so good to read that. And some bug fixes. Closest increase display of +1 appearing on the research community screen for friends who have already reached max closeness. Good. Some text displaying incorrectly, such as Pokemon nicknames and numbers of items held. Cool. All upside there. That seems great. So, all that's going into effect right before we get Eevee Week next week. So, that's great to read. What are your thoughts too? Let me know down in the comments below if any of this is particularly helpful. Great. A linking cord in preparation for some linking cord evolution additional candy. Alright. And what would a warning video would be without a rank up of some kind? Grade 5 even before breakfast. So maybe with a critical we can get to Ultra today? I'm just trying to put out some good vibes for that to happen. Alright, cool. Let's see what we can cook today. So, alright, I got the mild honey curry. I don't know why I can't say that right, like every time. It's like a tongue twister for me. Okay. Let's just... got lots of ingredients. Cool. Alright. Looking good. Alright. I'm getting that to level 24, so that's also some good progress. But no critical. That's sad. But I suspect by the time I get to dinner that that should be fine. Alright. Looking good for the rest of today. Thanks again for stopping by. I think that's going to wrap it up for today. For those that have stopped by thanks to yesterday's video, welcome. Should have said that a lot earlier, but whatever. Happy to have you. Let me know how your days have been going. Happy to read those in the comments below. Again, anything really like exciting or just good quality of life changes that are going on with the maintenance tonight, happy to hear about those too. And I will see you all back tomorrow for some more sleep research. But in the meantime, sleep well.